Video blocked in country strawberry lipstick. Is this canon? Is this on his channel? Explicit lyrics? Ma'am, what the Alright, well that's cute. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill and this is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. So if some of the shots seem a little weird or I lose focus here and there, I'm filming this one completely on my own. Usually I have the lovely camera lady behind the camera helping me out, but she is still recovering from surgery, so bear with me. Things are a little off, that's why. But yeah, speaking of weird times of life, I am listening to Yungblud'S new album, Weird. Yeah, before I start, because his work tends to cover a lot of heavier subject material, I do want to let you guys know that there are links in the description for education and resources on Black Lives Matter, as well as the Trevor Project and mental health resources should you or someone you know need them. Because I know he touches on a lot of important but still heavy things. And it's a difficult time, you know, but I am very much looking forward to listening to this. Thank you in advance, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, yada yada YouTube words. All right, we are starting with, I'm stalling because I'm gonna say it wrong, Teresa or Teresa. I'm so sorry. We know how bad I am at reading and how important names are to me. Because of the E, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm in my head. This is about emotional expression. This isn't about judging yourself. All right. Anyway. Oh, that's spooky. Ooh, yes, sir. But oh no. Oh, ooh. Oh, I really liked that. This is upsetting and comforting. Hello? Oh, yeah. Ooh. I really like how the pulse of this, like, just kickstarts a little bit there. I really like this, but I'm really concerned about the lyrics. Yup. Upsetting and comforting. Comfort during something upsetting. Damn it. Ooh. Well, damn it. I really loved the feeling of that, but like the whole time it felt like something comforting while validating something painful. Like it really had that feeling to it, and I really felt, especially after the first chorus, like you could kind of really start to feel the pulse kind of go up a lot. It took me to this place of like trying to validate the subdued moments, but still trying to lift you up and comfort you. And I loved how it kind of went through that subdued, kind of numb feeling, but then also tried to sort of reactivate, kickstart, and try to alleviate the emotion as well. Like trying to just make a safe place for somebody to let it out, whether you need to be lifted up and feel energy or whether you need a safe place to exude sadness, heartache, negative emotions as well. Like I liked how it kind of blended a lot of those together, and I liked that pickup. And I know it's tempo, but my brain just went musical momentum. The beginning being less direct and the ending being so direct, you know, not to say it started in a place of denial, but walking out into the dark, then cried a little, and then ending in a place of, I don't want to be dead. Like it starts to hit on acceptance, and I feel like it's sort of the process of going through loss or grief in the stages. The pain and the electricity that I felt even being forms of anger. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but you know what I mean? Like it felt that gradual progression, and it felt like the song was trying to help, but also make sure to take stops at different emotional headspaces along the way to facilitate whatever it is you're going through. And I really loved that. I loved the sound. Feel it, but then also trying to take that energy and try to help you build something constructive to help you move forward with. I really liked that. Safe space, protection. I love starting the album like that. Ooh, all right, and next time I'm gonna check out the official video for Cotton Candy. Ooh, after talking about something that heavy, it'd be nice to have a little treat. Thank you, Mr. Blood. I need to make a joke here and there, or else I'm gonna lose it. I'm alone in this room. This is hard for me. It's a weird time of life. Take my hand, hold it tight. Cotton candy. Oh, hello everyone. I want to be the person eating pasta in the corner. Hello. Turn religion upside down. Yes! Damn, this song f***s. Also the video, but... No! Oh, please don't. Please be okay. Oh, God. Are we okay? There's a lot going on in this room. Vibes, dot to dot question mark? Hell yeah, Sex Ain't a Sin. I really enjoyed that. I liked how, while the visuals were very vibesy, sexy, you know, the different paradigms, different activities going on. I liked how inviting it felt. I liked how it felt very warm and playful. Sex ain't a sin. Like, don't be ashamed of these things. It's like reminding us that, like, sexuality is part of who we are as people. Yes, absolutely. But also, I'd say intricate, I guess. How I'm a little lost on some of the visuals. I'm upset that some people were upset. I'm upset that some people looked like getting sick in a pink urinal. I think it's to kind of embody, it's so difficult to traverse sex and love and relationships and sexuality, and that realm of life is sticky enough as it is without putting in something like hate or judgment. And I kind of loved that spirit of it. And it's like kind of letting you know that hate needs to get out of the way because it's already a complex, unique, and such a diverse experience and concept without throwing in something like sin or judgment or hate. And I really loved that. The different logistics, but also the complexities of the feeling, you know what I mean? Like, just see how much is going on in this room when we just remove hate and judgment from the conversation. Being a person is hard enough as it is. I'm losing myself in you and you and you and you and you. But yeah, I also love the androgynous tone of it all. Very yes vibes in that all-encompassing way. I like to use that phrase on my own. Everybody be free to, you know, safely and consensually do the thing that makes you happy. It felt very warm and bubbly and fun and sweet as well as provocative. And it was, like, there was a lot going on. Just flat out saying it at the end. For those who still needed to hear it in the back, Sex Ain't a Sin. I love the way it just made me feel. The message of nothing else, but I definitely like the song. Next is, right, Strawberry Lipstick. Because I have the music video here. That's weird. The audio's blocked in my country. Someone explain that to me. Anyway, I love this song. I've done a video on Strawberry Lipstick, so this one might be a little shorter, but I'm still going to listen to it because I want to get the full feel of the album. And I also was thinking that while listening to Cotton Candy, I'm like, oh, isn't Strawberry Lipstick next? Kind of wonderful that one was more universal exploration, and then this one, to me anyway, about like personal exploration. But yeah, I do have a separate video. Go check it out if you want to hear my initial thoughts on the song. This is a song about a person I love. Papa plays such a taste. I can't be too loud because it's like 2 a.m. You can have it all. Oh, yeah. I love that song so much. There's something about it for me where it's like it blends so beautifully with exploring. It gives me both a feeling of like the feelings are so much more profound, or there's something different about the paradigm of the relationship, or something that this person does that you didn't even know about yourself. Like there's something so excited. I just really love that. I love how beautiful something new can be. Like how vulnerable you are, but like not being afraid of that. You know, like being nervous, being scared, like confronting it, being honest about it. It's like taking a more positive angle on being afraid of being hurt. It's like giving someone secrets about you. You know what I mean? Like it's intimacy. Whatever form the relationship takes, it is a semblance of intimacy. And by being so open and being so honest, you're also doing it for the betterment of yourself as well as the relationship. You are a person in that relationship too. So being open and honest with yourself as well as your relationship, that's always what goes through my mind. Let's not push each other. Let's not rush each other. You know, respecting each other. And in turn also respecting yourselves, both people respecting themselves. There's something about it where it's like how energetic and freeing it can be. Like I just really love it a lot. Like it's that movement, true courage, action despite fear. And that's what this feels like to me. Still being afraid, still not wanting to get hurt, still like, you know, feeling raw and vulnerable and taking those things down. And it's like, these walls are coming down and like, you can seriously hurt me. Like, you know, I don't want to regress whether this relationship continues or not. You know, like I said, the relationship with yourself as well as this. I love that song so much. Whew, all right, and next is the official audio for Mars. We're taking this acceptance punk show to outer space. Hell yeah. Take me to space, Mr. Blood.
She was only 17, had a saddest pair of eyes.
Wait, what? Wow, this feels heavy.
Why she couldn't send it off, become a better man.
Oh, shit.
She dreamed she go to California.
Oh my god. That all just hit me like a ton of bricks. When the pronouns changed, feel safe on Earth. That's not a big ask.
Do you feel like you're relevant?
Oh, that hurts a lot. God damn, sir. Okay, I don't want to super talk out of my ass here and miss the whole point. But hold on, let me look at the lyrics. Every morning she would wake up with another plan. Yeah, her mom and dad, they couldn't understand why she couldn't turn it off, become a better man. Yeah. I think this is about trans advocacy, you know? Obviously, I'm not going to speak for anybody, but it was do you feel like you're irrelevant? Do you feel like you're just scared as I don't know your life. No matter what, support and love, you know? But that moment there, it really struck me when, you know, talking to the people in my life who are trans and like just understanding that there's such a limit to what I'm going to be able to understand, you know? And one of those things that I don't understand is the hate and the animosity and the negativity and what that must all just be like. And there was something about that really just kind of sank in for me. Like it felt like someone spectating. It felt like the POV autobiographical or an observation. I don't know, but I can speak for myself. And, you know, as a cisgender person, he/him, that repeat of it. Do you feel like you're irrelevant? Do you feel like you're just scared as wanting to just support as best you can? Like, I don't know, because I don't know, you know? Like I said, I don't know what it's like to go through that, but I don't understand why there is so much hate, and that sounds hard enough. just like cotton candy, it's like, that sounds hard enough without throwing in judgment and hate from others, and, you know, factoring in like parents. It makes me think someone going through it younger. Oh, I'm stupid. She was only 17. I was gonna say it also felt like the person was young too. I'm such a dumb. It's okay. It's okay to be a soft boy with a smooth brain. Dreaming of going to California and then asking if there's life on Mars. It's like wanting to leave for somewhere better, and I don't know. But I love the support of it, and I love, like I said, that feeling of observation and that feeling of wanting to understand, knowing you will never understand, which, you know, is true for so many things. There was something about like wanting to talk to the person, you know, wanting to talk to her, right? Yeah, she was only 17. That's really important. Beautiful and devastating, but just as someone who is, you know, on the outside looking in and wanting to send love and support, and that goes for whether I know you or I don't know you, just for the record. I really respect that and admire it, and that pain, but also, like I said, simultaneously understanding and respecting that you won't understand. Again, to my knowledge, that's just what I took away from it as a cis boy with a soft, smooth brain. But yeah, it was already kind of getting, she was 17, I'm like, oh no, and what happened? She better won the lottery and the spelling bee all at once. Lyrics and pronouns started to kick in, I'm like, oh shit. And I appreciate not shying away from that, you know, I appreciate you telling that story. I also really love, as I'm going over the lyrics and figuring everything out, I love that the first word is she. Doesn't feel like a coincidence, that feels very deliberate. And that's also very wonderful. Little trans rights cherry on the trans rights sundae at the Yungblud'S trans rights ice cream shop. Again, resources next to me as well as in the description. Fuck. Oh, I am snotty. I'm snotty. When I get snotty, my nose ring gets crooked and people point it out in the comments. This is Yungblud'S, Super Dead Friends, the official audio, all one word. It's about crime-fighting zombies. Please, God. Ooh. Ooh. I was not expecting this, like, sabotage Beastie Boys vibe going on here. Ooh. Ooh, the distortion's interesting. Sorry I didn't move too much. That was interesting. I don't know where that takes me other than that like Beastie Boys vibe to it. I feel like there was so much going on with the lyrics, and his lyrics are so important to me that like it was hard for me to like keep up with it, but it did feel very chaotic and overwhelming, like a lot of conflict. And the fact that it's called Super Dead Friends, like maybe it is trying to process a complexity of life or loss. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna look at the lyrics, honestly. But I liked how like the distortion kept kicking in. Like it felt like different voices. Obviously, friends, plural. I'm wondering, like, made me feel like there was more than one opinion or voice in the song. It was interesting. So I really want to check out the lyrics. But I did like the energy of it. Like that really did rock. And it gave me kind of like that, you know, kind of older punk rock kind of sound to it that I liked. I want to live in a world where I can be who I am without having to try. Mom, Dad, let me please. When you're making a baby and missionary, be prepared to accept them for what they're gonna be. It's too late for you to die young, because I'll never know where you were coming from. Super Dead Kids with Super Dead Friends. I like this notion of when you're making a baby and missionary, be prepared to accept them for what they're gonna be. Yes, absolutely. But then going straight from that to it's too late for you to die young. You're no longer of the younger generation. So like taking that responsibility with accepting them, but then also it's your views on the world are now no longer the reality for like what teens or young adults go through, you know? Talking to the parents, because parents ain't always right, but the young generation isn't your generation anymore. The problems that you face are going to be different. I'm wondering if it's talking about like mental health. Take a look at the world through our eyes. Yeah, if you stick around, you might like what you find. Maybe it's about how times have changed, like what is and isn't harming people, like see things through our eyes, see what the things are that actually are hurting us, like talking to your kids or the youths, if you will, like learning what the actual problem is instead of assuming the things that you were plagued with as a teenager or when you were younger aren't going to necessarily be the same. So maybe it's about like working together with younger generation, working together with your children to figure out what the things are that are hurting kids. But like I said earlier though, like the distortion, like changing the voice and changing the character for me, like yeah, it really did feel like it, you know, it's not just about like one person, it's about like the generational divide, and it's like you're focusing on the wrong stuff. I don't know. I'm not a parent, nor am I of the youth anymore. It sounds to me like it's advocating for education and understanding, communicating, but like also advocating for asking and talking to each other. Like it felt like it was addressing that disconnect. It's like something's happening. Everybody needs to figure it out. You know, it's not about shifting blame. It's about advocating for an understanding and a communication. It feels like to me. Again, I don't know anything about nothing. I'm a barely educated person. Let's not rely on vague information. Let's get exact. Let's, you know, figure this out together. Like I said, communication and clarity and education and an understanding, you know, see through our eyes. Like we need to understand each other better so people have a chance at surviving more, you know? I really enjoyed that. It just really threw me off, but I did like the Beastie Boy flavors that I got. And it happened so fast. I think that's the idea, is it's a desperation for this, like, this needs to stop now. People are dying. It's in the title. It's in the world. Like, we need to understand each other better. Urgency as well as that passion and energy dedicated to it. I'm on my own, so I'm sorry if the second shot looks weird. I'm just in my head about it. It's fine. But next is Love Song. Play me that love song, Mr. Blood. I'm ready. Oh, I like how every video, I just realized, like, are they different characters instead of looks? Oh. Oh, God. Okay, that got way too real, way too fast. Thank you. Oh, I love this a lot. That is not a pun. God damn it. I love how this feels. I wish I didn't relate to it so aggressively. Me. Ooh, hello. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Fight back, sir. Oh, I love ending it in that vulnerable space after exploring so much pain. Me. Yeah, this is literally tripling down on some of the messages that I get from like Strawberry Lipstick. I love the vulnerability of that. I love that message of like, trying your best, trying to understand, but also acknowledging like, you need to work on yourself so you can give love in its entirety to somebody else. The things that you've experienced or seen in relationships, like talking about your parents at the beginning and protecting your sisters, the after effects of that, somebody caring about you and you want to reciprocate to the best of your abilities and improve on it and move beyond your hesitations and hang-ups. I really love that. I love Rocky kind of grind started to kick in and you could feel like that exploration, you could feel that wall starting to hit and like pushing back and breaking down that barrier and then ending in such an open and honest, like beautiful place. I really loved that. I know he'd be like 11 or 12 years old, but I really could have used this music 10 years ago. And it's one of the things that gravitates me so much to his work is I feel like, oh man, like teenage Bill really needed this shit. Seeing love, seeing relationships failing, like I'm a child of multiple divorces. I've seen a lot of relationships fail, and for a while that made me really cold and callous to the concept. And it's hard sometimes to perceive someone caring for you back. And I loved exploring that, and it wasn't blaming other people, it was taking ownership of the full story and situation and wanting to learn from it and, like I said, like fully give to somebody who's giving so much to you. The self-reflective element of it that I loved so much, like it wasn't, oh, and it will always be that way. It's like, no, and I need to break that cycle. I need to understand this better. I want to understand this better. And like you could really feel that like this relationship that you're in or speaking of, either seeing it around you or being a part of one, it makes you want to understand yourself better and love yourself more so you can give more love to the people who give you so much. And I really love that a lot. God damn it. The I Won't Let You Downs in the outros, and they started to kind of like waver riff a little bit at times, and I loved how it like you could feel like that change and that process starting to mold and shape, and like you can feel like a progression being made and wanting to embrace a fundamental change that you're trying to nurture in yourself. That one really struck a chord with me. Me, thank you, sir, for that. Ooh. I'm still so mad that I missed the official video for Mars. I'm so pissed. It's okay. Calm down, dude. And next we have God Save Me But Don't Drown Me Out, the official video. Because I'm not missing another music video. I'm still really kicking myself. I'm sorry in advance. For anyone lying in their bedroom at 4 a.m. wondering why they are. Thank you.
I'm so embarrassed.
God damn. You too, dad figure.
You are absent in both mind.
Dude, you. Also, Yungblud, can you stop? Not all the bald white guys are this mean. Someone with hair, or preferably stop with the awful.
Are you even listening to me?
Oh
Hello?
no. No, this isn't what I had in mind. Oh no. Oh, I already love the sound. Ooh! Oh, Jesus Christ, the bear. But those notes. Yeah, sir. Oh, goddamn. I need a break. It's too goddamn important. Come up, bear. Yay, little positivity moment. Dude, like, let it out. God damn. Ooh, and your f***ing voice, man. I love this song, and I appreciate that so much. Oh,
I think we might be alright, you know.
I hope so, Mr. Blood. Me. I would like to audition for the role of bald white guy who has nice things to say to you, Mr. Blood. God damn. That one really struck a nerve too, and I love you do it a lot. So I try not to just repeat myself for like a dozen songs, but I love finding a way to constructively let that out and also be a constructive like medium and outlet for other people who might feel that way, expressed consistently in your work, but also like in the text at the beginning, acknowledging that there will be times where, you know, that stuff like will start to weigh on you, like your environment, the people around you, and like that determination to like fight back for yourself. Like the energy of it was so like hopeful while not holding any punches back on the intensity of the situation, and those external voices can become ingrained in you, and it unfortunately can eventually be a block that builds your self-image and can follow you, and breaking through that and, you know, persevering to not only stand up for yourself but also to not give those voices power over who you perceive yourself to be. It was like a really intense, very upsetting Calvin and Hobbes kind of moment, but I loved that it was like the bear being a security blanket, but then like it was you who did those things to stand up for yourself and speak up, and the lyrics too, like, you know, I won't let my insecurities define who I am, not gonna waste my life. Like, I love that. I love, you know, it doesn't remove the validity of those experiences and those feelings by telling them to off, you know, like telling yourself that you're worth more, like finding ways to get through to yourself, really taking a look at what's going on with you and what brought you to this point. I really love that one again. Like, god damn, like, Teenager Bill really could have used that and could have really saved him a lot of pain and possibly even given him some shortcuts for dealing with that crap. But god damn, that's so important, and I'm so glad it exists now. I'm not mad. Just, if I could time travel songs helping you understand you have an inner strength to you without taking away from, oh, don't let this bother you. It bothers you. It is like, it's valid that it bothers you. It's normal for this stuff to affect you. Fight back. Like, it was like a call for like understanding, getting it out there. It feels so therapeutic just to even like listen to them. Jesus, I like this album so much so far. Ugh. What's next? Oh good, we're getting ice cream. Guys, Yungblud'S taking us out for ice cream. Ice Cream Man. Ooh, this is spooky as hell. Yeah. Valid. This is a scary ass Ice Cream Man. What the f? Why? Hello?
Take my dreams and get them back.
Is the Ice Cream Man evil? I don't understand. I'm gonna ask a really dumb question, or rather, a dumb question in my mind. So there's something about like oppression, take my dreams and get them banned, but it was something like trying to get my head from the cobwebs, society on a fence. Yeah, society, I don't want to get out of bed for your nonsense. I have a thought. Okay, hold on. Is Ice Cream Man, is it thrown at like meaning like vanilla? Because there was like something in here about like don't lock me up inside your van. Like I thought first, I'm like, is it like a kidnapping Ice Cream Man? That's evil. Please stop him with the power of punk rock and music. Like, lock me up inside your van, and then the visual puts me there. And it's like, don't put me in a box? You know, don't try to control me, because it was, you know, my friends don't understand me. Society sits on a fence, and I don't want to get out of bed for your nonsense. Is it about, like, not wanting to be put in a box, or contained, or controlled? Like, unless Ice Cream Man means something to somebody else, and I don't know. I'm picturing literally a connoisseur of prepackaged ice cream goods. I love the sound of it though. Maybe it's about like people's outdated ways of thinking, because that does then fit with, because that fits with, because that fits with the don't put me in the back of your truck, don't put me in a box. Do you want us to digress? I'm not going to digress with you. I'm gonna keep the progression going. I'm not going to change or box myself in or stop expressing myself. Maybe, or I'm reading way too far into it, and it's about a backwoods ice cream selling serial kidnapper. I think everyone thinks I hate them because I haven't talked to anyone in a couple of days. Like that instantly took me to a place of like mental health awareness and the lack thereof in the situation. And it's like sometimes someone's just going through something, and that being the starter of it, it makes me think of the progressions we've made with like mental health and being more patient, understanding with people. If we keep moving forward, like these things won't be so taboo. I like the sound of it though. Like it had like an upbeat fuck you kind of vibe to it. Yeah, unless it's something that I just don't understand, in which case that's fine. The name of the game is to enjoy new things. It isn't Bill has to be right about everything. That's fine. Society sits on a fence in a very pivotal moment of our general understanding, as well as, you know, safeties and protections for people. I think it's about taking that stand against things, you know, like if society's gonna sit on a fence waiting on the world to change, here I am being obstinate to the negatives while I wait for that change to hit everybody, pushing back against that like old school small-minded kind of mentality. I really liked that. I was sitting here, I'm like, is the ice cream man a metaphor? Yes, the titular track. I have a video up already, my first time listening to Weird. Might be a little shorter because I've already heard it, but if you want my initial thoughts, there's a video on the channel about that. But this is the official audio for Weird. It's just like gentle and understanding, man. Like I really love the energy of this. And wake up next to you in Glasgow. I always thought it said Costco. I'm so dumb. Time of life. I do like that song a lot. It really resonates for me, like the lyrics. Personally going through so much personal pains at the end of 2019, and then entering this insane, chaotic, uncertain, painful time for everybody. It doubles as both we're all gonna get through this, like feel your feelings, you know, support each other, acknowledge when it's time to cut out the toxics in your life. Like the song gives me permission to feel my personal as well as universal pains. It has this energy of someone going, yeah, like this is hard, this is from like someone who's listening to you, like that kind of comfort. That's the feeling I get from the song a lot. You're allowed to be feeling so much, and some of it is shared and some of it is more personal. I don't know. There's something about it that's very validating, you know, talking on the worries of like, you know, some days I laugh, some days I cry. I will watch my mom and father die. Like there's something about it where it's like life's already hard. You're gonna have like these thoughts too on top of everything that's so hard and unexpected about this time. And like I said, it feels really comforting. Like someone's just there to listen, you know, it's a place to just let it out. And I love how it has like this light, hopeful, positive texture to it, but like it still feels very grounded and taken very seriously. But it also has this energy of like, get some of that out of you if you need to as well. Perfect blend of both. I really love that song and that energy. Hello? Focus on me. I need the attention. There we go. Speaking of charity, ideally I'll have updates in the coming days about fundraisers and live streams and stuff. But I need Camera Lady to recover and come back because I can't do all that stuff by myself. This is charity.
Tonight my brains to charity.
Wait, why? Hello?
And to feel to be free. And to be free is what it means to be successful in life.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Blood. I like that early 2000s kind of vibe I'm getting from this one. That one's also going to confuse me because I thought like it's like donating your brain to scientists. Green Day, Blink-182-y kind of feeling to it. You know what I mean? It was like the la la la. Like there's something about that. If that was the intention, I do like playing like none of the music sounds the same, but I like how sometimes you can kind of feel like Beastie Boys was a little earlier. Like donate to charity, like because at first I thought that meant like donate it to science, like donate yourself to science. Charity. I don't know if that's just a saying elsewhere or what. It was just really interesting to word it that way. Like trying to figure yourself out while someone's saying to like push your feelings down. Like don't go outside, run and hide, just get rid of it and don't deal with it anymore. Like opposing voices that like, you know, you don't want to give too much credence to, you know what I mean? Like I like that. I like how whenever his music is uplifting, like it's more upbeat feeling. It's like in defiance of something intense. Like feel your emotions, feel what you're feeling, understand yourself and understand your boundaries and when something is toxic. And I like that feeling of the upbeat music kind of fighting back. I felt like this is one of those times where it was like, get that, don't think about it, bullshit away from me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Don't adhere to the concept of ignoring your feelings. Like feel it, like explore who you are and what you're feeling and, you know, understand yourself instead of never mind all that. You know what I mean? And then yeah, donate my brains to charity. Like maybe like pass it on, pass the sentiment on. Even if I fail, maybe I'll inspire somebody else. You know, one person's trash is another person's treasure, or however it goes. Maybe that's kind of the sentiment. See, I've never heard of I've heard donate your brain to science or your body to science, but not brain to charity. Or maybe the sentiment is the like I said, like the giving back, like pursuing these things, you know, and then encouraging other people to find their voice as well, and like keep spreading that message. I don't know. For some reason, the word charity threw me off. I love his voice, but I love when like the music just gets like that, like I said, that right amount of like defiantly upbeat. I really love those moments just as much as I love the heavy and intense stuff too. I'm stupid. It's quiet in Beverly Hills. My brain went, it's quiet uptown. Not everything is a Hamilton reference, Bill. It could be. I'm not here to deny that fan theory. Next is It's Quiet in Beverly Hills.
People fix themselves with rubber bands.
Oh. And then the internet cut out. What is going on?
Line shopping.
Hello? God? Are we playing Mario? Sad Mario?
I'm flying in Beverly Hills.
That was beautiful, sir.
I love you all of my life.
That's beautiful. It's upsetting, but really beautiful. Ooh, and the strings every time they come in. God damn. You know, someone who also didn't always love their time in California. You know, because obviously I know he's not from California. Takes me as someone who like either came to visit or stayed there for a while, recording or something. I know he was in California for a minute. Not fitting in with that kind of scene, clearly having a negative impact on him, his experience there. But like focusing on the positives of the things that brought him to California too. Almost like missing a loved one or missing somebody on like a business trip, if that makes sense. And it's like I'm out here to pursue success. You know, not when things aren't ideal, I think about like why I'm doing this. I really hope you're okay. It still felt like, you know, being still grateful for the opportunities. Like it wasn't like, this hotel sucks. There's only one mint on my pillow. It was just like, wow, this is not been great for me, but there's so many good things attached to me being here outside of this experience. You know what I mean? Like it still felt like focusing on the important things to get you through the times that are difficult or hard. It puts me in a place of thinking like, you know, music, this does make me feel better. Like this felt very therapeutic, like kind of being homesick or I guess environment sick, if that makes sense. Like wishing you could be somewhere where you feel more comfortable and you feel less isolated and a little more understood. You know, the more you focus on the positive and like those strings just came in, it was like a comforting, fleeting thing to kind of get you through so many negatives. And I really loved that. It felt like reading like a letter, talking about like buying hearts online and fixing each other with like rubber bands and stuff. Like I think just like seeing a lot of disingenuous things and wanting to genuinely say something in the hopes of never seeming so disingenuous, if that makes sense. And like I said, also just wanting to be grateful of the opportunities to go to somewhere like California and Beverly Hills and sit there and go, yeah, no, this isn't for me. It's very lovely, very heartbreaking. And we're closing out the night with The Freak Show. You know, I'm not gonna lie, if I were to pitch an aesthetic for a Yungblud visual project, like definitely a circus kind of thing, I think he could do a lot of really cool stuff with that.
3, 2, 1.
Hello? You can keep whispering like that to me, sir. Ooh. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! I really like this already. It's that hook right there I really like. Yes, I know what that means now. Woo! Yeah. God damn.
We'll go on, I believe it. We'll go.
Hell yeah. Whew. Right as he's just screaming his heart out, a battery died. You missed one. Woo, oh my God. Erupt from me. Sorry. Like I said, weird time. I really liked that. I want a video for that. I want to see the grandiose presentation to match that energy. I loved that. I loved the feeling of perseverance, like knowing what emotions, thoughts, and feelings, what do service you in your growth and safety as a person, and the toxic ones you need to cut out, and pushing back against those for you. Like after explaining the things that, other people's experiences or his own experiences, this one was for everybody, where it's like, I believe in you. You will figure this out too. I'm still figuring it out. Other people are still figuring it out. After illustrating all these different things and different stories and different avenues on approaching and dealing with the hard and the weird and the interesting and positive things too in life. I like ending on the sentiment of this like big grandiose, like, don't give up, don't let other people stop you, and it's okay. You didn't lose if you take a step back. It's okay if something does happen, because it's talking a lot about like, they will try to change you, they're ashamed of you, like there are people who will try to prevent you from being your best self or from growing or from understanding something, while warning you of those things, also reaffirming like you don't have to make a perfect 100% no miss run at, improving on your life. Like it had like this anthem, like I want to see this music video. I want to see the visuals part with it, but I want to see this live. I'm supposed to have seen you live by now. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I really loved that. Like it felt very inspiring and grand, but there's something about the way he does it where it's like, the focus isn't like, you'll get through it. It's not a big deal. This is going to be hard. It is a big deal. Like there are people who will try to like tell you, this isn't a thing, or you're not a thing, or you're wrong for feeling or being a certain way. Don't fucking listen. And even if you break under that pressure, pause, hesitate, you still allow some toxicities to come in under your radar, or you're not ready to stand up yet, know that I believe in you and you will figure this out. And I love that. No one's expecting perfection from you. Be you. Be the best version of you can be. I really love that. It's okay for things to affect you. It's okay to not have all the answers right away or have everything figured out. Just know that, there's people rooting for you. And I really admire and love that. Honestly, I loved this album. Obviously a lot of stuff, I'm just one soft boy with a smooth brain on the internet. A lot of stuff goes over my head and everything, but I really loved this album as a whole. Like it really felt like it was both observational of others, send out awareness and respect and support for others, as well as sending that out for you yourself, the person listening, but also for himself. You know what I mean? Like I think it's about how we are all different and that's okay. Wanting us to understand each other and unify and find those positives to survive on when we need them, wanting to turn it into something constructive. It reminds me that while I sit here and like the songs that are more outward looking in for me, like I'm on the outside of the topic looking in, like something like I said, I will never understand and I can't experience firsthand, but it reminded me that like music in general, that's a two-way street. Like there was times where I felt like I was connecting so personally and directly, but then there were also times where I felt myself observing different stories, different points of view, different people, and reminding us that like, we are all different, we are all struggling, we are all trying to understand ourselves and be accepted in this world and figure out our part, supporting yourself, supporting each other, and understanding yourself and each other. While it is a weird time and such a difficult time for everyone, again, links in the description for education and resources. It also has this beautiful comfort during all of this that like, hey, like the music is there for you when you need it. And this was one of those reminders for me. It really felt like someone who wanted to create something to help. And it had such a clear and direct purpose of support. I really loved that. I really admired it. And honestly, wish I had found you sooner. This is, I'm glad that this is my first Yungblud album release. It's a good one. I really needed that right now. But yeah, There you guys go. What do you guys think? What do you think of my thoughts? What do you think of Yungblud'S weird? Are there things that I missed besides the music video for Mars? Again, I'm so sorry. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a separate video on the visuals. Maybe I could do that later. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for taking time during all this craziness to watch my videos and listen to me talk about stuff. I hope everyone is staying safe and well. As always, like I said earlier, there are resources in the description for education and resources on Black Lives Matter, as well as the Trevor Project and mental health resources should you or someone you know need them. Thank you again, guys, so much. Please remember to wear a mask if you choose to go out, and remember to stay safe if you stay in as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to take care of yourselves, please.